So this short video is all about maths and English options available for Sierra Leonean students. There are just too many of them failing their WASCE maths and English, and then resitting and then failing again. So the first option we want to look at is what happens to students in GSS. So you go from GSS 1 to 2 to 3, and we think that at the end of GSS 3, in addition to whatever certification that they're doing with Beke, they should have the opportunity to do a functional skills type maths and English certificate. Functional skills is one of the type of qualifications that they do in the UK, and that has turned out to be quite successful, especially for people who struggle generally with maths and English. Also, functional skills can be taken by people in adult education and is widely used in vocational education. So at this point, if they have the chance to do a functional skills type maths and English certificate, two separate certificates, one for maths and one for English, it will give learners in Sierra Leone or students in Sierra Leone, or even adults or vocational learners, the chance to have something that they can build on. The second strand is the one we want to look at in the senior secondary school. So after SS1 and SS2, we suggest that they do, at the end of the SS2, a GCSE-Type maths and English certification as well, which would be at a slightly higher than functional skills, but lower than the WASCE or A-level certificate. Now, with this maths and English certificate, it should allow people to be able to go to further education, universities and other tertiary educations, depending on what they want to study. So if somebody wants to study law, then they don't really need to do anything more than this GCSE type maths and English certification. Maybe they would demand that they do WASCE English because they're studying law. If you're going to study engineering, then you could stop at this GCSE maths type certification and not necessarily do WASCE English and maths. After SS3 now, then there will be the option for people to take WASCE maths and English, which will be equivalent to like A-level. So if you're going to study arts or commercial, you don't necessarily need to do WASCE maths. But if you're going to study engineering or maybe science, or maybe even computing, then they might demand that you have at least WASCE maths, but not necessarily WASCE English. So with this mix and match, it will allow a lot of students to be able to pursue whatever educational pathway they want to pursue without being stuck at the WASCE maths and English place and being constantly having to resit it. Thank you for listening.